Come on in, come on in. What's up, what's good, what's poppin', what's crackin', percolating, what's really good in the hood? It is your man, Theo Butler, and welcome to another exciting episode. I ain't saying, I'm just saying with the right minutes. Y'all, go ahead and clap that damn thing. Before we begin, like, share, subscribe. If you like, leave a comment. If you don't like, leave a constructive comment. Why? Because if you know me, grow me, sharing is caring, and we are on our way to 900. Yes, we is stomping like a big dog. Y'all see the title, though. Yes, this is another Fall of X tie-in. Alpha Flight issue 4. I know. No, I'm sorry, but I'm promising to do better. Dadgummit, we doing some stuff right here. Anyway, we got Alpha Flight issue 4. It is a Fall of X tie-in. Divided we stand. Part 4. On the creative team, we got Ed Brisson as the writer, Scott Galuski as the artist, Matt Miller as the color artist, and VC's Travis Lanham as the letterer. I just feel like we related at this particular point in time, Travis. I feel like we blood relatives. I really, really do. Because how many times am I going? Never. Anyway, we open up in Krakoa North, northern Manitoba, Canada, where we find Argent, or rather Lauren, doing what we knew he was bound to do, something stupid. We've been knowing. We've been knowing. Anyway, let me catch y'all up. Following in Orcus's footsteps, Department H has already effectively outlawed mutant kind north of the border, deploying Alpha Flight to round up every mutant left on Canadian soil. Little do they know that Alpha Flight is secretly in league with their mutant former teammates, protecting any mutants they can and shepherding them to safety in a hidden base they are calling Krakoa North. Tensions are bubbling at the facility, though, as some of the refugees feel trapped there. Okay. Meanwhile, Erica Doran, the new Department H director, frustrated at Alpha Flight's apparent lack of success, engaged the Box Sentinels designed by Roger Box Jr. to capture former Alpha Flight feedback. Alpha Flight sent word to their secret mutant team, who were able to fend off the Box Sentinels and escape with feedback in tow. But Nemesis was gravely wounded in battle, leaving the team unable to teleport away from the Sentinels closing in. The public team raced to the aid of their friends, and as Nemesis was unmasked in an attempt to revive her, Guardian at last learned the secret they've been hiding. Nemesis is his wife, Heather Hudson. That's where we are. So, from there, we move to Turtle Mountain Provincial Park, Manitoba, Canada, where James Hudson, aka Guardian, is having a hard time grasping that his wife assumed the alias of Nemesis. I ain't gonna lie, that got me too. But that's a better story arc than having both of them walking around looking like the same person. I'm kind of feeling it. I am. Need that action figure. We do. I ain't saying, I'm just saying. He's having a hard time grasping that not only is his wife Heather Hudson injured, she's also assumed the alias of Nemesis. I'm gonna fast forward in this book because I had to go do some research on Nemesis myself. So let's do this together. Okay. So Nemesis. Former Nemesis are Isabel St. Ives, Jane Thorne, and Amelia Weatherly. The weapon that Heather is using is called the Onyx Sword, or rather, Sail. History. The Onyx Sword is a soul sword forged out of promethium, not to be confused with adamantium or vibranium. A living metal that transformed those who wield it into the living embodiment of the spirit of retribution. The blade itself is as thin as a single atom. That's what got me when Nemesis first came on the scene. She said that blade, and she wasn't playing. Which allows it to cut through most materials with little effort. I mean, it's as thin as an atom. It's cutting through a lot. Past wielders of the Onyx Sword have typically been dead, resurrected due to their physical connection to the blade. Their bodies continue to function due to transference of the life force of those killed by the Onyx Sword. They didn't mind. They didn't mind getting folks ghosts, is what they saying. They didn't. I remember that. Without victims to draw life force from, the onyx sword is forced instead to draw life force from those who use it. That's what's going on with Heather right now. That's why she laid out. She ain't dead yet. Let it keep going. Properties. In addition to resurrecting its undead wielders, the onyx sword grants its bearers the ability of flight, superhuman speed, teleportation, and time travel, allowing users to open portals through time, but requires a blood sacrifice of one who has traveled from the destination timeline. That's what Heather got going on right now. That's why she in her current condition. And we gonna get back, because I needed to know. I needed to know so I can let y'all know. So now that we know, if you know me, grow me, sharing is caring, we know now. Let's move on. Now, Heather is still very much alive, but every time she used that daggum sword, she gonna get closer and closer to the upper room. Needless to say, James ain't happy and immediately wants to know where their daughter Claire is. I would like to know where Claire is too. Shawman like, look, bro, we ain't got time for this. Let me see about your lady. Aurora asks if she gonna be okay. Essentially, she better not use that onyx sword again. Like that's what that is. That's what that is. But we know she gonna use it. Why else would she be? It's got to be. Never mind. Meanwhile, feedback has a plan. It's here we get an official breakdown of just how the sword works. You see, I got you all laid out right here. I just read it to you earlier. So you got that. We next shift gears to Department HQ, say that 3 times fast, where Erica Doran is losing her ish. She can't locate Alpha Flight nor feedback until Guardian checks in. Being who she is, she orders him to wait on Sentinel escort back to Krakoa North, and we find Laurent doing exactly what we knew he was going to do at some point during the course of this dadgum story. Like, I don't know who surprised this one. Confirming he leaving Krakoa. He done wrote a letter to his mother. Anyone remember him being told that if he left the house, he would break the spell, hiding them from the Sentinel? Anybody else remember that besides me? Thanks. Back to our team, and guess who came to dinner? Their Sentinel escort. Just as the team departs, escorts in tow, Department H gets an alert because Laurent then broke the damn spell. So, of course, they're sending the Sentinels to Krakoa North. Of course, Guardian isn't dumb. He hits up North Star. We find here North Star explaining to him why he wasn't told about Heather. James get it. He get it. He don't like it. I don't know who would. Now, the plan is for North Star and Aurora to lead the Sentinels away from Krakoa, except for the fact that 4 minor children went missing. That includes Lauren. Now, the 3 children, the small one, they didn't return. They back inside. Lawrence still outside. Spell been broke. Yep, spell been broke. Kyle, North Star's husband, while he talking to North Star think they got a little time to make some move. They don't. Y'all see Lauren? This is the first time he got some regrets about being stupid. That's it. Anyway, that's it. Issue 4. I liked it. We picking it up. We putting it down and everything like that. Alpha Flight. I'm digging the new costumes, updated costumes on North Star and Aurora. Sad to say, I do believe, well, not sad to say, I do believe we're going to get updated action figures for North Star and Aurora here in the recent future. They will be in their iconic costumes that John Byrne created. Vice these right here. Yeah. So I'm picking up what you're putting down. Thank y'all so much for that and everything like that. Y'all make sure y'all click, like, share, subscribe. We're going to come back today with some more comic book content. I ain't saying, I'm just saying. Peace.